Hey everybody, Josh Lupresto, VP of Sales Engineering here for Telarus, doing part of our Engineering Deep Dive Season 2 for Race to the Summit. And today I'm joined with my good friend Terry Corder, Director of Solutions Engineering for Fusion. Terry, welcome. Glad to have you.
Thanks, Josh. Glad to be here.
So for anybody, before we get into Fusion, anybody that's never worked with you, can you give us a little just background on you, your role at Fusion, what you've done kind of leading up to this, and then what you're doing there?
Absolutely. So, my name is Terry Corder. I'm the Director of Solutions Engineering for Fusion Connect, and I have been in the industry officially for a little over 25 years. So, have been working with network engineering, design, solutions, and now solution engineering, ensuring that our clients and your clients get the right solution for their needs. So, I've been here with Fusion Connect for just at 10 years now through all of the different iterations of the company. Fusion Connect is actually a conglomerate of three larger companies: Fusion, Birch, and Megapath. So we've really grown and become a unified business providing all the right solutions.
Good. Let's. You mentioned that iterations. Let's talk about that. Right. It's come a long way. Changes over the years. Let's talk about where is Fusion at right now, current state. Right. What are the things that are available, and what's kind of the go forward plan?
Absolutely. So Fusion, with the three companies, Fusion was known for different things. The Birch team was known for their POTS and legacy landline, and all of that's still available. But really, the Fusion and Megapath teams, bringing all that together, having the unified core network, we are really focused on being the right managed services provider and a managed solution provider for our partners and their clients. So really, we're focused on our SD-WAN environment. We're focused on our UCaaS, Unified Communication Environment. We're focused on getting our clients to the right point in their systems to be able to move forward in business. They have to have a firm foundation with good, solid circuits, good, solid solutions there. You layer on an SD-WAN and a security component on top of that, and then your application layer with your UCaaS and your other items that we offer.
Okay. Let's dive into that. Let's talk about SD-WAN. From your perspective, with what you guys offer, what are some of the key things that you think partners should be asking with regard to initiating some of these SD-WAN opportunities that might be a good fit for you guys?
Absolutely. So when you're a partner and you're talking to your clients and you hear them start talking about, they have voice, or we run into a lot of medical practices that are now using telemedicine. That's a big indicator out there in the field. A lot of quick service restaurants, QSRs, are out there. All of their ordering is now done online. And we have clients in both of those fields, many of them, that are really focused on ensuring an always up connection. And that's really where SD-WAN helps. So when you're talking to one of your clients and you hear that they need to be up all the time, or they need to prioritize traffic, not just voice traffic, which is what we all have always said, oh, you have to prioritize your voice. You do have to do that, but you also have to do things now in quick service restaurants. They have to prioritize the order processing systems, the actual payment systems. With healthcare, you need to prioritize telemedicine and the health record systems, but all of that also needs to have that security layer added on top to ensure that you're providing that in a good, secure fashion. So when you're talking to your clients, you hear they need that redundancy, they need to always be online, and it's for those reasons, not just the voice anymore. That's where SD-WAN is really going to win.
So let's go a layer deeper here. Let's talk about within the Fusion Connect portfolio, what are the SD-WAN platforms that you're primarily focusing on that partners have access to?
Absolutely. So the way that Fusion Connect lays out SD-WAN, we do it a little differently. We have what we call our SD-WAN Pro platform and our SD-WAN Enterprise. So we just have two flavors, but within those two flavors, we actually use three different providers. So in our Pro platform, Pro is really that basic or standard SD-WAN. It's the SD-WAN that's going to do some session failover. It's going to really allow partners to get in at a cost-effective measure to get their clients on board, get them that redundancy for the failover aspect of it. For the enterprise portion of it, we actually have core gateways within our network that allow clients to lose that circuit at their local if they have two circuits, failover, but maintain session reliability. So they're able to maintain voice calls, maintain those sessions if they run it all the way back to the core. So it's that difference of being cost effective and understanding that, yes, my call might drop, but it's going to come right back up. Or, it may cost me a little more, but I'm going to never, ever drop a call, drop a session, anything like that. Within that, we do have 3 partners that we work with. Cisco Meraki. Cisco Meraki just has our pro side. We work with VeloCloud. VeloCloud is just on our enterprise side. And our latest partner that we've brought in just in this month, we made our announcement. We've brought Fortinet in. We've had Fortinet within our network for security aspects. They are an excellent firewall and security provider. And they actually have developed their SD-WAN technology as well. We currently offer Fortinet SD-WAN in our SD-WAN Pro portfolio, and look for, just a little hint, hopefully by the end of the year in Q4, we're looking at the Fortinet also being part of our enterprise portfolio. And we will have core gateways in place and be able to maintain that session traffic and put you on a Fortinet, which is higher level of security. It's really the difference between just being focused on SD-WAN and being focused on security and layering that SD-WAN on top of it.
Good stuff. Let's talk about differentiators. So the goal of these videos is to give partners an understanding of if there are people that on the surface may appear similar to them, and if they are bringing the customer options. Let's talk about differentiators, right? Let's say side by side, there's a couple folks that do similar things to what you do. I know we've only dove into a little bit of the SD-WAN portion of it, but what do you want partners to walk away with from a differentiator perspective of why Fusion and not somebody else?
Absolutely. So the thing I really want partners to realize and to know when they're talking why Fusion Connect is we have a team of solutions engineers that report to me, solutions engineers, design engineers that are going to help the partner upfront find the right solution for the customer and not make the customer fit into the solution they offer. That's the great thing about Fusion Connect. We have the 3 different partners that we work with and the 2 different flavors of SD-WAN. So by having all of that flexibility, we're not trying to wedge a partner's customer into one of our solutions. We are evaluating the solution or the problem that the customer has, identifying the right solution, and then making sure that our product fits that solution, not the other way around. So really the differentiators are having the solutions engineering team available to them to augment their solutions engineering team. I know you have a great solution engineering team there at Telarus, and our team is here to augment your team to help flesh out the things that are identified and make sure that we're getting the right solution for your client and not the other way around. The other thing is we have a full implementation coordination team, a US-based support team. Our 24/7 support team is all based here in the US. So it really does, we look at the entire life cycle of the client. We're not just looking at, oh, let's get you turned up and move you on. We're here to help from start to finish. We work with our partners. I talk to Telarus and all of our partners on a regular basis. And when a client comes on board with us, we don't just push them through the system and let them go. We are here. We have quarterly business reviews with them. Enterprise clients have an assigned team of customer success managers that are there to help escalations and really ensure that we're giving them the right overall solution. That's what makes the differentiator is the people and the solution.
So it's good. Let's poke on the SD-WAN and the security for just a second here. I'm just kind of curious from your perspective. You've had a couple of those SD-WAN solutions. Now you have the Fortinet piece in there as well. Are you seeing a lot of people wanting to kind of bring their own legacy security, platform or products to this and work in tandem with that? Are you seeing a lot of people say, what you guys have for Fortinet solves our SD-WAN problem and solves a security problem for us and helps us move? What are you seeing? I mean, when those opportunities hit your desk, what would you say is the most common right now?
Right now, the most common, it's actually 50-50. And the reason is um, many people that still have an IT staff in-house are their IT staff is concerned, hey, you're taking away my job. But what we as an organization have to reiterate and help them with, and you at Telarus, you guys deal with that all the time, all of our partners do. We're not taking away what you're doing. We're here to help augment what you're doing so that you can focus on making money for your business long term. So really, we do have some customers that come in and have their security in place and they just want an SD-WAN solution in front of it. We can provide that, but we do encourage them to allow us to do the SD-WAN with security. And that's because it's giving them a unified platform, a unified secure solution that someone is going to take care of for them and allow their IT staff to maintain their in-house equipment, their environment, their applications, things like that. Take that burden off of them. So we really see both of them, but showing more and more of the security. And as you hear the security breaches that companies run into, it makes them where they want to come to other companies a little more often to have us give them that secure environment and help make those security recommendations.
Good. So let's talk about how you do, what you do, right? For anybody that's not engaged with you guys, what a little bit of that process is. So talk to me about how do you guys assist partners in bringing that right solution to the table? What is that process if a partner has an opportunity?
Absolutely. So when a partner has an opportunity, you're going to engage your channel manager first and foremost. That channel manager is going to come in. They're going to send something out to my team and book a solutions engineer that's going to want to get on the phone with that partner and hopefully the client as well, but definitely with the partner, evaluate what the problem is the customer is trying to solve. That's really the big thing is as a partner, you want to identify what their problems are, what their hurdles are, so that we can ensure we're not just looking to add a solution to them or give them some product. We want to identify the problem, build a solution around it, and make sure that we're giving them the best value. So when you engage your channel manager, they'll schedule a call with our team. We'll talk to the partner, the client, find out what's going on, what their needs are. We will ask the questions about what applications are you running, what is a normal business day for you at either one of your branches or your hub, or how are you implemented? Are you fully meshed? Are you hub and spoke? How do all of your sites communicate? And we do find that some of our clients say, oh yeah, nobody ever talks to anybody else. And then you'll talk to them a little deeper and find out, well, we do have this one system over at this site that everybody has to get information from. So we're able to identify that up front, and we know that we need to put in a fully meshed system versus hub and spoke, and just go through all the details with them. Once we've done that, we'll help the channel manager create a proposal that the partner will deliver back to the customer. If it's signed off on, then my team will actually work with that client and the partner to build what we call a technical architecture document, or TAD. And that's going to go into deep detail about their solution, about their network, all the way down to rule sets and IPs, routing that they need, firewall rules, et cetera, if they're doing firewall. So we really try to do all of that as much upfront as we can. Post signature, we do all the detail work, and then our implementation team goes out and puts it in.
Good. So let's talk about challenges. One of the huge benefits that you mentioned to me, obviously, is the implementation team, right? Part of that. I don't want to put words in your mouth about challenges, but I want to talk about what do you see in a true successful deployment on something like, a network and SD-WAN, what do you see as some of those hurdles? What are the problems that you see?
Sure. Some of the big problems that we run into, some of them are upfront challenges. I talked about when we do the technical architecture document, our team getting that information from the client, from their IT staff, is a challenge sometimes. Ensuring that we don't miss anything, that if they have specific rule sets, if they're going to certain third parties for different applications, that we're capturing all of those. The clients inevitably, when they deploy a solution, they deploy it all open at the end. Yeah, let everything go out. Where when we deploy a solution, we're going to secure it as secure as we can get it, and then only open up the things they need. So really getting that information up front poses challenges. The other part that poses challenges, especially on larger deployments, are getting building access, working with our clients, making sure the clients have that relationship with their building and realize that even though you're coming to us as a managed service provider, we do still need you to work with us to help ensure that your building will work with us, ensure that we have access to run if we're putting in network, if we're doing different things like that. But we have that great implementation coordination team that's going to be there, help ask those questions. They're going to schedule everything and do the books for the client to make sure that schedules are out there, people are on site when they need to be, and just that we are keeping up all of the documentation, that we're keeping all of the communication lines open with the client, their building ownership, and our systems to make sure we're getting the installs done.
Good stuff. So I want to, before we wrap here, just kind of want to recap a little bit. We've talked about SD-WAN, we've talked about security, and we've still got all the legacy things that we have access to with regard to burst from network and aggregation and those things. Anything else that we missed that you want to recap on from a product set perspective of, oh, by the way, Fusion can also do this, don't forget about that, or do you think we covered everything you want to cover?
No, the one thing that I think we didn't cover as in depth that we probably ought to have a follow-up on is, we've got our UCaaS and our SIP product. Our voice solutions are solid. We do offer SIP with multiple delivery methods. We have a great hosted platform, and then we also have a UC platform that is outstanding, and look for some exciting things coming from Fusion Connect by the end of the year in our UC platform. We are really working with some of our partners on the back end, and I think we've got some exciting things coming in the fourth quarter to move our UCaaS platform forward and really give our partners something exciting to look forward to.
Okay. Speaking of that, is there anything else you want to talk about from a what's to come perspective? Anything, feature enhancements, product integrations? You want us to stay tuned for last quarter, or anything you want to share that you're comfortable sharing?
Stay tuned to last quarter for the UCaaS deployment. Stay tuned to last quarter for the enterprise, the SD-WAN enterprise on Fortinet, and really the enhancements there. Look for Fusion. We've brought in a lot of brand new C-level executives. We are re-envisioning Fusion Connect. We are growing. We are becoming, enhancing the company that we already are. And we're ensuring that we're bringing our partners along with us. Our partner community is very important to us, and we're making sure we have the best products out there, the best services, and everything we deliver is going to be enterprise grade, top of the line, and the right solution for our partner community.
Good stuff. Okay, I believe that brings us to the end. So Terry Corder, Solutions Engineering Director for Fusion Connect. Terry, thanks for being here, man.
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. If anybody needs anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at Fusion Connect.
All right, everybody. Wrapping up another series here with the Engineering Deep Dive today, Race to the Summit Season 2, with our friends at Fusion Connect, Terry Corder. Until then, we'll see you next time.